everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are here with another episode of Furnish It, and a very special one at that. This is my first collaboration with my friend Jessica. She is a wonderful simmer and YouTuber and person, and her channel and Twitter are linked down below. But she built this wonderful build for me to furnish for my Let's Play, and partially just because we wanted to build something pet related because I thought it would be fun. I did tweak it a little bit just to make things fit properly. I did remove some of the windows here because the counters weren't working. Now, in retrospect, I probably could have put those back, but I didn't because I'm a derp and didn't remember to do that. But I had a ton of fun using a lot of the new objects. We have so many new objects for the vet clinic. It was super exciting. I was super happy with it, and I had to put it in a fish tank, you guys. I had to. I really want to get fish for the fish tank. I don't know if you can catch fish and put them in there or not, but I'm definitely gonna try it. But yes, we are building this vet clinic, and just did an amazing job on a limited budget. I told her I wanted it to be very, very like affordable. I guess the building itself is pretty affordable. I think it's either 19,000 and some odd simoleons or 17,000. Right now I can't remember which one is which. For some reason I keep thinking both of them, so whichever that is, but it's still pretty affordable, and it's meant to be a living space as well, so that's exciting. I did have a lot of fun with the counters, but I end up trading out the Parenthood counters for the cheaper counters because this clinic, like, it's not meant to look very high-end or pristine. I guess it's not meant to look like a black market clinic or anything like that, but it's a very old clinic, and it's in need of some updates and some upgrading and expansions and things like that. So I used a lot of the I guess used looking equipment, because the equipment is pretty expensive, guys. Oh my gosh, like I was looking at some of the prices and I was like, oh dear, that's too expensive. Delete, because I wanted my sim Remy, who is my heir to my Alacaster Let's Play, to use this clinic. So I was like, okay, definitely need to make this affordable. So I had to do some moving around of things, and I end up putting the little chemical maker or the medicine maker into this like nook where the stairs is, and that's like where only family members and employees can go, because that's Remy's living space upstairs, which you'll see me get to create as well. I think I did a better job on the upstairs than I did the downstairs, but I tried to make it feel like a clinic, even with my limited budget. Though it did turn out pretty expensive in the end, just because the equipment is pretty expensive. But I wanted it to look like it's a kind of a fixer-upper job, I guess. And I really enjoyed it, and I think once we get add on some expansions to it, and like add in separate rooms for exam rooms and things of that nature, it's going to turn out really well. I really, really like it. It's partially actually does remind me of like a nurse's station or like an actual doctor's office, like veterinary clinic kind of thing. So I was pretty excited about that, and I wanted to have things on these counters, and I think I end up deleting the counter because I end up putting a wall up to divide the sitting area and the exam area, because I do end up putting the exam area in this what is it, this hallway, I guess? I do put it out in this hallway because there wasn't enough room in that room for it, so there was that. But other than that, I am completely in love with this build. I'm in love with this expansion. I can't tell you how much I love the little kitty cats. I think I like the cats a little bit more than dogs because the dogs are pretty high maintenance. And every dog I've played with is different. Like Pine from my 101 Dalmatians is completely different from Angel in my Alacaster Let's Play. Like, Angel's a big baby, and Pine is just like, I'm gonna run off and do my own thing, even though he isn't a very independent dog. I just find that really funny. They definitely do have their own quirks and personalities, and it's just very endearing, and it makes me pretty happy because I don't have pets in real life. I don't have pets anymore in real life. I can't have them where I live So having them in The Sims just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy, and it's just, oh my god, they're so cute. All the cute things, I guess. But yeah, I was super excited that for this pack. I stayed up till like midnight so I could download and play with it a bit, and like me and Jess were planning this collab together for like a week, and it was pretty fun. I was super excited to do it since it's, I think, yeah, it's my first real collab, I think, that I actually put in a lot of thought to. That, like, aside from like playing something with someone, this is like the first collaborative project, I guess, like build wise. So that was super exciting, at least on my channel. I know I have a few other things out there on the interwebs, but I don't know, it was a great feeling to do something with someone else. I just can't describe it. I was super excited, and I had to wait for Jess to send me the build so that I could furnish it for my LP. So I had to wait till I had it. So I was sitting there waiting for her to send it to me on Friday, and I was like slightly impatient, but I don't think she knows that. So fun fact, Jess. I was like, when is it gonna get here? And when will I get to play with the puppy? And it was so funny because I was trying to find anything else to do, so I was trying to record other things, and it was really, really funny waiting for it. And then when she sent it to me, I built it really quickly and recorded my LP, and I actually didn't do this voiceover until like 3 days later, which is really bad because the video is supposed to go up the day that I'm recording this, which very bad practice. But I've had really bad luck. I actually didn't have my mic plugged in for like a good session of recording, which means I like lost a lot of the recording. Thankfully, I was a smart Reli and plugged in my microphone this morning and made sure it was all set up, and we should be perfectly fine to start doing some fun things in pets, well, cats and dogs and things like that. I'm super excited to see what they come up with next, and I'm super excited to see like how Remy deals with this clinic, because I don't usually do any like jobs that require me to go to them or like require like to the businessy stuff. I don't usually do those because I find them a little bit tedious, just a little. But that's probably because I like my Sims to be more self-sufficient, so I like the gardening and the painting and the writing kind of careers. But we're gonna get a lot of that in my 101 Dalmatians Let's Play, so I'm pretty excited about that. There's gonna be lots of gardening, and there's a few mods involved, so that's pretty exciting. But oh my god, I forgot, I love this living space. I wouldn't have chosen these colors myself because I'm more drawn to purples and blues, but I love the yellow, and I just think it fits really well with a lot of the new furniture. That's the word I was looking for. The new furniture that we got in the pack. I used a new desk and a new chair and a new bookshelf, and I used the little stools and made them green because I like the color mint apparently. It's a pretty color. I like green. Green and purple. Green and purple are my favorite colors. It's weird combination mix, because the first thing people think of is the Joker from Batman, and I'm just like, no. The Joker from Batman terrifies me. Interesting things you find out when I'm rambling in these voiceovers, but I don't know, I just love the yellow. It's very bright and happy, and Jess did a wonderful job. She actually did the flooring, the wallpaper, and she did the landscaping as well, so I didn't touch that too much. I did put a sign out front, just because I thought it would be fitting to have a sign out there, and I tried to leave the build as much as she left it as possible. She did miss a little bit of wallpaper that I think I replaced at some point, but I managed to fix that, and we are doing Remy's bedroom right now, which turned out to be really green. I think I was trying to follow the color of the wallpaper, because normally Remy is more of the color red kind of person, but Remy is pretty much emulating myself, I think. especially in the way she's dressed and like how she looks now as an adult. You guys haven't seen her yet as an adult, and so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, I tried to emulate what I would want, I think, a little bit on her without intending to. Like, that wasn't my intention, but I tried very hard to make her wear a lot of the new things. So I think she has like 3 of the new outfits or something like that. She has one of the new hairstyles and all that. It's a lot of fun. There we go. Let's try to speak properly. And there are 2 bathrooms in here, so there is a bathroom for like our patients. So I put a kitty litter box in there, and I made sure we had some food. And I was like, no, the automatic food feeders are a little too high end, so I just kind of put the food bowls around. And I thought that cart thing that I keep moving around was like a check-in station, like a cheaper version of it. It wasn't, so I ended up having to what was it? I ended up having to put one in later, I think, in the build, or I did it afterwards. I can't remember. But that was fun. And oh my god, the newspapers! I forgot about the newspapers. So those newspapers that you like you can put down are basically like little pee pads for your pets. And I thought they were funny because you can use those in any scenario. You can make a painting studio. You could like. It's just wonderful. So I put it under the kitty litter box just because I thought it would kind of be fitting. It would be easy to clean up. And then, of course, the coffee pot. Very, very important. So we got the coffee pot in there. I don't actually ever use the coffee pot in my gameplay, but I actually have been using it with Remi and her clinic because her sleep has been kind of wonky. And her puppy keeps waking her up, so there's that, I suppose. Angel is not quite the angel I thought she'd be. The puns. But yeah, I'm trying to also figure out like the misbehaviors for the pets, because I can't figure those out either. Like I think it's all the things you can lecture your pets for, but I don't want to like lecture my pet and then them be mad at me forever, so I'm very wary about figuring that out. So yeah, I don't know. We are getting almost done, I think. And oh my god, I forgot I used the cool rug. I love that rug. That rug is my favorite. The puppy likes to sleep on it. And I use it down in the clinic as well. Those rugs remind me of my childhood. Like, I don't even know what it is. But they definitely remind me of my childhood. And I did add a little bit of plants around the sign, just because I thought it would look pretty. And then I did use the same flowers that Jess used, so as not to make it look weird. But I also put a sign on the door, and then I was messing around with this, the stickers you can put on the sign, and I wasn't satisfied with most of them, and I was like, oh, you can't size that up. So I end up just going with this yellow paw thing, because I think it matches the one on the door pretty well. And I was like, I think I was trying to check and see if I was completely done. Oh, and I was like, oh, we need a trash can outside, because I always forget those in my builds. And then I found the hand sanitizer thing, and I'm like, this needs to be downstairs somewhere. And then I wanted to add a few more things upstairs just to give it a slightly more lived-in feel. And that was about it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!